Hold on. Did you think Rasheeda was the victim in this hip-hop and love-themed soap opera? Oh, calm down, my love. 'Cause when Tasha K was out here throwing daggers at Yandy for allegedly pillow-talking about her marriage, she just pulled the biggest and most blatant card in the history of reality TV. Rasheeda's hands are also, to put it mildly, unclean. What if I told you that the boss woman who was yelling betrayal on video was also reportedly operating a questionable side gig, affecting the creators? It's messy and juicy. Yes, the sister of Tasha K did more than just spill tea. She brewed it, branded it, and spilled it over everyone's lace front. This narrative has more twists than Kirk's Father's Day Instagram direct messages, including fake friendships and side sabotage. Put on your seatbelt because this isn't just another catfight. Reality TV is at war. And with the receipts this hot, someone is going to get badly burned. Therefore, who is the real snake here? Is it Yandy or Rasheeda? Or is Tasha K playing for DHS with everyone? Listen, because the truth is going to be exposed. Ah, sweetheart, it's scandalous. You thought Wednesday night drama, wigs, and weddings were the mainstays of Love and Hip Hop. Not true. What we have here is a full-fledged reality war zone. And the ultimate queen of chaos, Tasha K, just burned everything down. Who is choking on the smoke, in your opinion? Rasheeda Frost. Yes, the boss chick. The same woman who has been upset with Kirk's endless side baby story, mispressed ATL, shot Yandy Smith. Rasheeda, the bullet bounced about. Baby in a stunning turn of events that no one, not even Mona Scott Young in her wildest dreams, could have predicted. After dragging Yandy through the mud over her alleged sly behavior with Mendeecees, she ultimately exposed her own hand, which is messier than her wedding records. Should we make the circus better? At the core of Buffett's betrayal is Yandy Smith, the queen of cool edges. Well-chosen phrases and elegance, so perfect it should be illegal. Then there's Rasheeda, who has been carrying Kirk around like a carry-on suitcase for the past 10 seasons. Finally, Tasha K, the unofficial government agent on the internet, was drinking tea so hot that the steam was damaging her phones. Now, this is what transpired. It was said that Yandy was with her sidekick. When Rasheeda's darkest scenes are exposed, it's not just about Mendeecees, her brand, or even her business. They are talking about off-camera couplings, boutiques, and family conflict. Meat and other private details that even Kirk probably didn't know. How did this all come to light? Enter Tasha K. Miss. I have the receipts. Miss, I have no fear of anyone. Miss, let me go live now. She effectively presented a TED Talk, complete with voice notes, screenshots, and alleged direct messages, with a side eye so big it deserves its own Instagram account instead of merely telling the truth. To put things in perspective, Rasheeda and Yandy were supposed to be the ride-or-die reality world. Birthday postings, joint panels, the boss chick starter pack, and the sisterhood of the traveling lousy judgments. Below the fake embraces and glittery filters, this sisterhood was deteriorating like Ain Asana, leftover nail paint. Rasheeda was out here supporting Yandy's spiritual marriage and crying over Kirk's 7th midlife crisis, while Tasha says Yandy was laughing, not just behind her back, but allegedly in her side dude's arms. That's the same person who, incidentally, showed up like a plot hole overnight. He is invited to the reunion after a week of being a ghost, and the next week he has a public relations team. Make sense of it? But this is where everything gets insane. The fans ate it up like it was Sunday dinner. Comments started to come in. Rasheeda has been too loyal to be treated like this. Normally, Yandy had a smooth mouth. We now understand why hasn't anyone yet noticed Tasha K. She should speak on Netflix. They're not wrong, to be honest. Because when Rasheeda found out about Yandy's betrayal, she didn't just go up to him behind closed doors. Oh no, she brought the storm to the screen. We're not even friends like that anymore. The producers shouted as Rasheeda revealed it in a confessional while maintaining a mother-in-law's icy stare. Shade, wasn't it? The eclipse was total. But guess who else was feeling the heat? Rasheeda herself. Because just when Tasha K thought she was the victim, she came back for seconds. Rasheeda found herself entangled in her own catastrophe. Rasheeda has reportedly been conversing as well. Text messages, leaks, and a brief liaison with Yandy's sidekick, the same public relations expert. Girl, what were you doing? We are now forced to wonder if Rasheeda was playing both sides or if she was deceived. The beauty of disorder in reality lies in that everyone is dirty and none is faithful. For a while, and just when we thought things couldn't get much weirder, Kendra Robinson decided to speak. Yes, Kendra, I'm a lawyer, miss, not a warrior. The one who supported Jock through every incident short of facing federal charges. Had the gall to claim that she hadn't been deceived by HD. She co-signed Rasheeda's declaration as though she were printing contracts. Theme, you should talk to your partner about his inability to delete his direct messages. It goes farther, though, as unnamed sources assert that Yandy's silence isn't a sign of guilt. There are rumors that her crew is filming everything. Dubious confessionals deleted, tweets, and old footage from season 6. Because accusing a woman of snitching on her friends and pretending to be married is more than just drama. What that is defamation. Moreover, Yandy did not go to law school, but her lawyer did. With legal squads now encircling fans, producers were panicking, and bases were dividing because this wasn't supposed to happen. It was meant to be petty television. Instead, it turned into a whole franchise collapse. And this is just the beginning. The whole love and hip-hop universe should be rocked by Rasheeda's candid body smashing of Yandy Smith at the end, right? It's not true. War Baby was just a taste of what lay ahead. Additionally, it is overt reality TV combat with blogs, bar receipts, and anonymous sources spreading like Black Friday in the gossip section. There are also no subliminals or shading. The focus of this exposure is, of course, Hurricane Tasha K, the queen of receipts. This is what Tasha did next. The woman who turns disaster into profit, like it's an Olympic sport, is called the Priestess of Petty. She went live. And when I say live, I mean it. Not a kind greeting. No soothing tunes. No, how is everyone doing this evening? Vitality. It was fire from the first second. She also purportedly claimed that Yandy was out here drinking tea with her sidekick and acting loyally in relation to Rasheeda's marriage. Not your typical tea. Real green tea with peppermint, gunpowder, and jasmine. Now think back to the sidekick we discussed before. The one who showed up out of the blue with 4,000 Instagram followers and a full-fledged public relations staff. Indeed, Tasha K's sources claim that he was. Yandy's shiny lips shouted the walking, talking vault of Rasheeda's darkest secrets on those content shoot evenings. What secrets are you interested in knowing? Let's talk about the Kirk Frost files. As Tasha K says that months before the episode aired, Yandy's little side boo knew about Kirk's recent out-of-town escapade. We're talking about locations, dates, and even the sneakers that Kirk allegedly left in the hotel room, a size 10 black and red vintage Jordan 1. Now, how in the world would a man who wasn't even involved in the main plot know that Rasheeda was in need of more than prayer? Things get a little difficult at this point. Tasha K revealed screenshots allegedly acquired from a production assistant's leaked communications, proving that this scandal was more than mere hearsay. Oh no, it was said in a group chat among the Hip Hop and Love group members, where Yandy was allegedly talking about Rasheeda as though she were just a fan and not a friend. According to Yandy, she was saying sisping like she's the only one who's been cheated on. We all got storylines. She just plays the victim better. A small social media earthquake was triggered by that statement alone. Like a failed Fashion Nova sale, Yandy was pulled along by the fans. Was hurt? False allegiance is something Yandy has continuously displayed. As a result, she never made her relationship with Mendeecees legal. For this reason, Kirk keeps cheating. He knows his friends are busy gossiping instead of helping his wife. However, because she immediately receives support from bloggers and lovers, Rasheeda is also not clean. Do you know what took place? They dropped the receipts. Tasha has a hotline to all of her cousins, according to another unidentified source. Rasheeda has allegedly been getting ready for her confession. For a few weeks. The full betrayal monologue was truly prepared word for word. With the hair pre-curled, the clothes coordinated, and the entire performance rehearsed in front of the mirror like a Tyler Perry audition. One source claims that she knew she would end her relationship with that friend on camera. She stated that she wanted to alter the story since her portrayal of the injured wife was becoming boring to her fans. Wait a minute, let's analyze this. It was said that Yandy had been speculating about Rasheeda's marriage. Rasheeda apparently pretended to be surprised and planned the entire incident. Meanwhile, Tasha K is over here explaining how their friendship ended. For instance, it's the following. It's Power's time. But guess who actually paid attention to this? Yandy's team was getting ready to sue, retaliate, or do both. One tweet garnered 20,000 likes in under 2 hours. Yandy hasn't said anything. She's letting the lawyers talk now. Boss energy. Our favorite third wheel in this disaster, Kendra Robinson, should not be disregarded. The infant girl joined this feud as though invited when no one sent her the Zoom link. She co-signed Rasheeda's attack out of the blue as if she hadn't already been humiliated last season for continuing to date Jock, a man who thinks loyalty is a perfume. You stayed with a man who cheated during your engagement photo shoot. Let's not throw around words like phony when your man treats monogamy like a group project, Kendra wrote in an allegedly leaked direct message. But what's the real fallout? Yandy's reputation is on thin ice. Rasheeda's brand is shaky. Kendra's role is irrelevant but messy. Tasha K is booked, busy and shady as ever. But here's the real kicker. Let us sink in. This is anarchy involving contractual alteration, not just petty grievances. According to reports, the controversy forced the Love and Hip Hop production crew to completely rewrite a reunion seating arrangement and stalled talks for 2 sponsorships. As a result, they are apparently in full damage control mode. On the surface, Yandy doesn't seem concerned. Fans are holding their breath because she claims, "I know things too, and I've got receipts, screenshots, and voice notes if you want," to play dirty. When we said this was war, baby, we weren't kidding. We haven't even reached the height of this scandal yet, and as Tasha K often says, just when you think it's over, it gets hotter, with legal threats flying like wigs at a reunion and the internet literally salivating at the mouth to see who's getting canceled. What started as a dubious confessional and a few leaked receipts has now escalated into a full-blown media catastrophe. The aftermath is much more repulsive than Kirk's letters of remorse, so let's get straight to it. According to insiders and a heated Reddit thread, Rasheeda has refused to sit on the same couch as Yandy and is requesting her own boss chick part so she can speak her truth without being interrupted, causing the reunion filming to be in full chaos. Oh sis, are you ready to preach? At a press conference, Yandy, who is as composed as a lawyer, is apparently bringing receipts. These include voice memos, erased direct messages, and a production assistant statement that purports to demonstrate that Rasheeda's betrayal was prearranged. Who do you think has the inside word? The third installment of Tasha K's Expose on Athen was broadcast live once more. And it went viral online more than Bianca's midnight album release. One of Yandy's team members reached out to me, stated, "Tasha, they said that if Rasheeda kept making up this loyalty story, Yandy would give up on everything. And while the women are busy throwing glamorized grenades, the business world is watching." You mean to tell me that the woman who is crying over betrayal might have started the betrayal plotline herself? Oh baby, it's giving a checkmate in a lace front. There is text footage and even voice notes of her venting about Kirk before any of this even aired. A fake but very credible beauty PR representative said, "We love Rasheeda's aesthetic, but when your brand becomes synonymous with betrayal and fake friendships, it's not good for business, period." While Rasheed is engaged in full-fledged mental warfare, Yandy's brand is surprisingly unaffected. Her quiet has become her secret weapon, and suddenly people are noticing something else. Rasheeda's boutique-pressed ATL is reportedly taking the brunt of criticism, with influencers publicly unfollowing the brand on Instagram. One wig supplier allegedly putting their partnership on hold due to the backlash from the episode, and sarcastic Yelp reviews calling it a cute store, but loyalty not included. So instead of crying on Instagram Live like some of the other cast members, Sis is reportedly letting her legal team handle the heat and quietly building her own spin-off deal. A streaming platform is reportedly considering a Yandy-centered DOA series that would focus on Black entrepreneurship, motherhood, and, yes, the aftermath of betrayal in reality TV. But what if Yandy's silence isn't a sign of guilt but rather a calculated move? Sis has built an empire by mentoring women, launching skincare lines, managing artists, and scheduling speaking engagements. Plot twist: Yandy essentially used Rasheeda's betrayal as leverage. Rasheeda came for drama, one fan wrote on Twitter. Yandy came for longevity. And now that one is spiraling and the others are signing contracts as a result. But wait, Mendy enters the discussion. Mendy notices that he has been telling producers that he wants airtime at the reunion. Not to argue, but to correct the record. And he's prepared to blame Kendra and Rasheeda for bringing his marriage into their mess. No, let's talk about the man in the middle of the mess, Mendy says. Tasha Mendy was informed by a production source that Mendy didn't sign up for any of this. But he has apparently been silent for the most part. Insiders claim he's had enough. But while Yandy and Rasheeda are stuck in this chess game of who betrayed whom, Kendra Robinson is just out here embarrassing herself. Girl, you already went viral for staying with young jock. Who believes that? Monogamy is a playlist setting, not a life choice. And he meant that he's even allegedly got signed contracts, family legal paperwork, and personal messages saved in a folder called In Case of Rasheeda, he told executives. I'm pulling up with the facts if they continue to lie about my wife. Fans find it unbearable that you now want to criticize Kay, as if you hadn't already been betrayed for 3 seasons. The final twist: a leaked script. Now listen to this bombshell. Tasha K claims she received an anonymous email from someone. Her attempt to be significant was so awkward. But guess what? Producers love a trending name, regardless of how irrelevant the person is. I'm judging Yandy when your man is. Still unsure of what fianca means, sis? Think about Jock before you think about anyone else. The leaked document claims that Rasheeda's confessional, which she shaded Yandy on camera and iced her out, was planned out weeks before filming. It contained beat notes such as Rasheeda removes Yandy from close friends. List mentions, "We're not as close as we used to be," and delivers final line, "We're not even friends like that anymore." If this leak is genuine, and we know Tasha doesn't play about her tea, then the producer approved the entire takedown, proving Rasheeda wasn't duped. The battlefield is as follows. Tasha K is dominating the internet with this scandal as if she owns VH1. Mendy is loading receipts and getting ready to pop off. And the fans are split as if it were a reunion of Real Housewives. Team Rasheeda, she finally woke up and picked petty. Team Yandy, she never claps back. She outgrows the mess. Team Tasha K, give that woman an explanation. And Kendra is talking loudly and remaining silent while Rasheeda is allegedly hatching the scheme. Rasheeda felt overshadowed by Yandy's cool composure. Kendra wanted to feel relevant. She saw the whole mess and turned it into financed chaos. Question is, did Rasheeda fall for the producer trap, or did she help set it up? Did Yandy betray her friend or simply stop entertaining a friendship that was already cracked? Let's face it, Team Kendra has about 3 members at most. And there you have it, folks. A 3-part story of leaked receipts, side men with starter power, confessions that involved wig snatching, and a sisterhood that broke more quickly than Kirk's devotion on a Friday night. Now that the spotlight is on you, is Kendra an undercover villain, or is she just bored because Jock isn't staying at home? At any rate, someone is lying. And when that reunion comes around, baby, the truth might blow up more than a season